101 pounds.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. It's Floyd.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. The jab just got blocked. He takes that jab. Patterson needs to bring his A game here. He's fighting the greatest again. Last time he couldn't break through. Has he changed up his tactics, or will Ali dominate?
There's many ways to beat a fighter. You step in the ring and you know it's your divine right to be there. Your divine right to be the best. Ali is the best at it. He could either intimidate you or talk you out of believing in yourself. And that was what he did with Floyd Patterson. He told to Floyd Patterson to say, this is my destiny. You're just in the way. And Floyd Patterson believed in the first time. Does he believe him? Can he block him out? Can he put his fingers in his ear and say, no, don't listen to him. He's got to get Ali out of his head, because if Ali gets in his head, if there's anybody that is the best at that, it's Muhammad Ali.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Right hook just missed. Just missed with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
So, Bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
Here we go. It's round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
The jab slightly off target. No rest for the weary. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Jab slightly off target. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. Jab slightly off target. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to
win this next round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. No rest for the weary. Good counter punching. Through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Carries away that left hook. Away that left hook. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two.
Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punching. Nice job blocking the hook. Miss with that jab. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good right hand. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is what you get.
Where did that come from? Down they go! As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the...
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Ali in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the
Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Perfect counter shot. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Job, and then just start gathering your pace.
This is the beginning of round 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good defense on that left hook. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that.
Are you okay? You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live.
Yeah, like a duff. All the bells mighty. man said get ping. Contrary ting. What ping we bring man right somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left right man said get ping. Contrary ting. No what ping we bring man right somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing. Left right man said get ping. Contrary ting. No what ping we bring man right somebody shots fling. Uppercut fling. Right up fling. Contrary ting. Send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline. Head in the hands shot joke of the show. They keep those hands up. Swing for their fences. Oh you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people champ? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESBC. Beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding. Step in the ring and swing. Left right man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No but ping. We bring men right somebody shot fling. Ding ding. Step in the ring and swing. Left right man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No but ping.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Which fans are going to be happy?
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't score with that right uppercut. Hit him with a left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I like that. I'm happy. And he's just going back out there.
On to the second round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Clean jab. That uppercut doesn't land. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Misses with that uppercut. Hit him with a left jab. And that left hook doesn't find its target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance without it.
There's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Can't score with that jab. They don't want to trade shots. Counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Stick him on the end of the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this.
Hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Vary up a little bit. So you
get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league.
Shot or anything. You set him up and you'll take him out.
On him this round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're
short. You follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Get back out there and win the round. I need you to
do what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Good counter punch. No rest for the weary. He parries away that left hook. And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. Jab does not score. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. He can't score with that uppercut. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You let him back into this, you're better than this.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
You jab basics, just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Give him no free shots. Be smart. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't
Go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your...
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back.
Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. Just the same again. Don't change.
I need you to switch back.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12. I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Perfect counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Punching. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
What a punch! Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. There's one, two.
You're better than this.
There's the bell to start round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? we've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Catch and shoot. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You'd like to see more jabs. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice slip to avoid the jab. No rest for the weary. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
Here comes round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. That jab misses. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What you got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
And there's the bell for round 8. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Misses with the straight left. Nice counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How do you feel about that split decision victory, Johnny?
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who...